What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Michael Knapp Fishing. Today's video, we are going over a holiday buyer's guide. What you should get those loved ones that maybe you're looking for fishing stuff, rods, reels, tackle. Maybe you just don't know what to get them. That's what we're going to go over today. A little bit of everything that you'll be able to get. So let's roll that intro and we'll check it out, guys. All right, guys, Christmas season is upon us. If you haven't started your Christmas shopping already, I highly advise you get on it. Let's get it done. So let's go over some of the products that I personally feel would just make an amazing Christmas gift for that fisherman in your life. Let's start off with the Lew's Mock Smash. This is a very affordable bait caster rod. Comes in, I believe, $139.99. It's a workhorse of a rod. We've got wind grips on it. We've got the beautiful red Mock Smash reel as well. It's a medium heavy. They also have a medium or a heavy, actually, can't remember which one. They've got two different models of it. This is the 6'10" medium heavy fast. Very nice all around combo. And most of the time with combos, you don't get super high-end rods or a super high-end reel, but this is an all around wonderful combo. Both of them are very high-end and very, very reliable rod and reel combo. Up next, let's look at the Mock Crush. This is another one of those products that just are absolutely phenomenal for that angler in your life. We've got the full wind grip down here that I'm a very, very big fan of. It's super comfortable hold in your hand, really, really sensitive. Also, the reel, yet again, you don't usually get high-end rod, high-end reel in these combos, but you get both here. This is a phenomenal reel. It is an SLP reel, 20 pounds of drag, 7.5 to 1 gear ratio. You've got your wind grip knobs up here all around. This is an absolute beautiful combo, and it is an absolute workhorse. 7-foot, medium heavy, fast action rod and reel. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about the Kevin Van Dam series of rods and reels from Lew's. You know, if it's got KVD's name on it, it's pretty freaking good, and this is one of my favorite lineups that Lew's makes. The KVD series has literally everything you could ever need. You could build an entire arsenal out of the KVD lineup. This is the cranking rod. They have everything from drop shots, jerk baits, jigs, chatterbaits, spinnerbaits, you name it, they have it in the KVD lineup. The reels are really nice, coming in at $149.99. You've got multiple gear ratios, plenty of drag, plenty of aesthetically appeasing looks to it. All around, it is just an absolute beautiful combo. You've got the EVA foam grips on there as well. Super comfortable, super sensitive. All together, this combo comes in under $250 and is a super high-end combo for the price. I highly, highly advise you getting one of these. If your loved one is into cranking or jerk baiting, these were specialty rods designed by Kevin Van Dam, and that's what they really shine in when you're using them. And I've said it before, that new jerkbait rod, it made jerkbaiting fun for me again. So I highly, highly encourage you, check out the Lew's KVD. I think it would be a phenomenal gift for that loved one. All right, guys, let's talk baits. We all know everybody would love some stocking stuffers or just a couple of boxes with some baits in it. This is the Strike King 6XD. It does have a nice little knock to it, sounds wonderful, dives deep, very affordable crankbaits. And everybody knows Strike King makes one of the most well-known crankbaits out there, so why not get a couple of these? Let's talk spinnerbaits. You guys know how much I absolutely love a spinnerbait. This is a Kevin Van Dam spinnerbait. I can't remember what color that is, but the spinnerbaits are really, really nice from Strike King. You have some that are wire tied, some are banded, so you get both the best of both worlds, whichever one you prefer. I prefer the wire tied, but I know some people prefer the banded, so get whichever one you prefer. You can also get the Strike King Rage Grubs. Those make fabulous trailers on the back of there, or you can go with Rage Swimmers, whatever it is that your loved one likes on there. These are also on the 44 Tackle website. You can check these out. Strike King makes a phenomenal spinnerbait and one of my all-time favorite baits from Strike King. This next one is for my TVA anglers. If you're in Tennessee, you already know what it's going to be. Alabama rigs, guys. You've got to have quality Alabama rigs. If you're not throwing an Alabama rig on the TVA chain of lakes right now, you're missing out. These are the Strike King umbrella rigs. Absolutely love them. They're titanium. They're flexible. They bend really well. I've caught striper on these, smallmouth, largemouth, spotted bass. I had a catfish hit one. They don't break. They don't bend. I absolutely love these. They're very, very durable. And that's something that every angler wants to hear is durability, because they're not cheap. To buy Alabama rigs all the time, if you're constantly breaking them, losing them, it becomes pretty expensive, especially when you have to throw hooks on there. You got to have baits on there. You have to have the whole shebang, and they do get pretty pricey. So if you can not break them, it makes a world of a difference. It saves you a lot of money. So check out the Strike King umbrella rig. It may not be flipping season yet, but flipping season will be here before we know, and every angler loves to flip. Be sure to check out the Strike King Rage Bugs. These are a beautiful presentation. Whenever you're flipping around heavy cover, heavy brush, you can put them on backs of jigs. You can do all kinds of things with these baits. They're absolutely phenomenal. They're very durable, which is something you don't get very much anymore. Very durable plastic. You can catch quite a few fish on this. Coffee scented for maximum strike and holding on. They hold on to this bait really, really well. You can pair that up with whatever kind of flipping hook you like. I personally use a spear point flipping hook. All right, while we're on soft plastics, let's talk about the Blade Minnow. If you're throwing that Strike King Thunder Cricket, this is the trailer you want on there. It gets the maximum amount of kick out of it. It has got that ribbed tail there. Water gets in there, and it really allows that tail to kick really hard. You can see how it just lays over a lot of action out of that tail. And the cool thing about it is you can actually snip down the head as much as you want to get the more compact or larger profile, whichever one you like. You can do multiple things with this. Very durable bait, and it just looks phenomenal on the back of a Thunder Cricket. While summer's not here yet and it's not buzzbait season just yet, be in mind of the sugar buzz. Buzzbait season will be here very, very soon, and I absolutely love throwing this buzzbait. It is a swinging head. The actual hook swings. You can see the connection right here. The hook swings freely, so that in theory, that fish isn't going to be able to throw that bait quite as easily. I throw a 3/8 ounce. I know a lot of people throw a half. Some people throw a quarter. 3/8 is what I've always thrown. It's a really great all-around buzz bait, and it looks really good. You guys know I instantly take the skirts off. That's nothing against Strike King. I have always done that my entire life. I've never ran a skirt on a buzz bait. I just rip the skirt off, and I go ahead and I throw a bait up there. I'm actually going to show you what bait I run on there next. Whether you want this thing on the back of a buzz bait, you want it on the back of a jig, you want to just flip it straight up, the Rage Crawl. This is what I use probably 90% of the time on buzz baits, on jigs, and just straight flipping a Texas rig. I absolutely love the Rage Crawl. These claws give off the maximum amount of kicking when they're floating down like that. It looks phenomenal in the water. They have lots of colors in there. You guys know I'm real easy. Black and blue, green pumpkin. Occasionally I'll go with a plum or a June bug. But black and blue, green pumpkin has everything covered for you. The Rage Crawl comes in 2 or 3 different sizes. This is the 4-inch, the full size. I absolutely love this one. It just makes life easier. It's got little divots here. You can cut off a section however much you need to get a smaller or larger, more compact, or just larger profile in general. So the Rage Crawl is one of those must-have soft plastics this Christmas. Another one of those soft plastics that you need to have in your arsenal is the Rage Menace. This little bait is a phenomenal bait. You can see it does have a little bit of a kicking action to it, but it is a lot less than the Rage Crawl. So here in Tennessee, when it starts getting cold like it is right now, I'll actually go from the Rage Crawl to the Rage Menace. I get less kick out of it, but it still gives that kicking action that you want in the bait, just a lot less intrusive. In the wintertime, you want to match the hatch, and a lot of your fish, your crawfish, whatever you're trying to imitate, are a lot slower. So you want something with a little bit less intrusive, less kick on it. And the 4-inch Rage Menace is definitely a staple in my box. Let's talk one more bait, and that is the Thunder Cricket. Everybody has fallen in love with throwing bladed jigs, and let me just tell y'all, this is one of the best ones out there. We've got a brand new one coming out that will be a wire-tied full tungsten version of the Thunder Cricket. This is the lead version with a rubber band on it instead of wire-tied, but it is an absolute fish getter. Look at the big hook here. That allows for those big fish to get a hold of it, and it does not bend easily, guys. You can see I'm putting a lot of pressure on that, and it is not flexing very easily. The Thunder Cricket is just one of those staple baits that you can throw out, chuck and wind, grass, wood, rock. It gets bit everywhere. So definitely something that you want to check out. Really, really fun bait that I really thoroughly enjoy throwing. Guys, there is my 2022 Christmas buyer's guide. I didn't really want to go too crazy in depth with it. I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, where's the Elite TI? Where's the Pro TI? I didn't want to get crazy with it because I knew a lot of people are on a budget. You know, the economy sucks right now. I didn't want to go crazy with it. I feel like those rods and reels, those baits are all very affordable and something that every angler is going to love. If you haven't, go over, check out 44 Tackle. That is where I get all of my supplies from. Everything that you saw in this video, you can get at 44 Tackle. They are one of the best tackle shops in the country. They ship everywhere in the country. And the cool thing is you can actually call 44 Tackle. You can talk to somebody there and they will walk you around the store and show you what you want to know. If you have a question about a Thunder Cricket, you have a question about the new Zeus worms or something from Strike King, you can ask about it. You can go down, you can actually go on your phone and they will actually show you what you are looking at. That way you know what you're buying. Nobody else in the country does that I know of, which is really, really cool from 44 Tackle. Guys, if y'all like these videos, do me a huge favor, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment down there and let me know, is your Christmas shopping done yet? Have you even started your Christmas shopping? Holly and I, we've already finished our Christmas shopping. It's completely done because, you know, we're going to Disney here in a few weeks. So we had to make sure we had everything done. We want to make sure that it was ready to go and we didn't have any surprises when we got back. So Friday, we're going to hopefully be out on the water. I've got a TikTok follower coming down to fish with me from Ohio. I hope that's that video. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see what we get going on there. Like, comment, subscribe, notifications on. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas, everybody.